Holy hell, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck a duck. Have you seen this? Peter Zion. Should the US military invade Mexico? Well, this looks interesting. Yes. Hello?
Every economic sector, manufacturing, agriculture, and energy. So putting Americans in charge of security south of the border, to be perfectly blunt, we tried this for 20 years in Afghanistan and Iraq, countries where we did not care and were not exposed to the local economies. In Mexico, we are. So if you were to do something that breaks down those corporate relationships, then you're talking about having a recession in the United States that is at a minimum 4 times as bad. I would recommend against that. The final one is even more dramatic, but might not be quite as bad economically. Draw a line in Mexico that roughly goes from Monterrey to Durango.
What? What madness is this? Who could come up with such a ridiculous idea to take a slice of Mexico and dump 10 million migrants in there as a huge free trade zone? Who comes up with these ideas, ladies and gentlemen? Crazy.
And just take everything north of that line. Basically have a second Mexican-American war, where the United States basically annexes the northern states that are most tightly integrated with the United States, establish a security line south of that, where you basically build a new wall that is much shorter and perhaps more effective than the stupid one that we've got on the northern border right now, because all that one did was build a bunch of construction lines and roads across the desert and made it easier to cross. It's dumbest thing we've seen in a long time. Basically increase the economics of illegal migration. But if you do it further south, where it'd be shorter, and keep all of the industrial plant that is integrated in the United States north of that line, and basically just annex parts of Mexico and make them part of the United States, the economic case for that is more robust. The security case for that is more robust. You're simply invading, conquering 30 to 35 million people and trying to make them Americans. Now, again, we tried a version of this in Iraq and Afghanistan. Just because I think it's a less horrific option than just grabbing the border cities does not mean it gets the Peter Zion stamp of approval. But unless you're willing to consider something like that, there is no military option here that makes any sense.
Peter's stealing my foreign policy again. Can someone find where I said that? I said they're going to take 200 miles. This is what I'm worried about. People have been laughing at me. Oh, Brendon, calm down. God, go take some pills. God, do you have a major manic depressive disorder? I fucking told you, wait. 200, 300 miles of border. And the Israelis are going to be in there, all their biometric shit, Palantir. Oh, it'll be beautiful. The average Mexican's going to go, holy shit, this is fucking nice. Kids are going to school. The streets are quiet, beautiful parks. See, devil doesn't come bearing fangs and blood, but an angel of light, and they will bring order. Could, of course, stop the cartel in America up there in New Hampshire and Washington, D.C. and Wall Street, or the banking, financial arm, serving and retired military. Could maybe do something about that, but, why do that? When there's biometric shit to test on humans. Look, I laugh because it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. Everything is so unnecessary. Everything is so unnecessary. It could just be peace. We all think it's complicated. It's not. We just have this parasite amongst us, which is just penetrated everywhere. And if we would just articulate, name it, first and foremost, Jewish power in the banking and financial class, the parasite. And if we were just the roundtable groups, the Club of Rome, Cecil Rhodes, Bilderberger, Davos, Council on Foreign Relations, Trilateral Commission, the foundation system of funding, Rockefeller, Carnegie, all of this stuff, Atlantic, if we just had an internet that started naming things, given the gravitas of where we sit right now on the verge of this AI, which is not a joke. I told you it wasn't a fucking joke. Oh, it's overrated. Oh yeah, it's overrated. Oh, wait for it. Don't think quantum's not on the way too. And they go, oh, it's all just bullshit. They fucking got that fucker down a bunker somewhere at DARPA. Don't worry about that. So we've got to get a handle on all this. And can someone find where I talked about the invasion and 200 miles of border? Because I can't find where I said it. I'm just lazy. I'm editing up on my road video stuff, so. And after losing my stylus, there's no point having a tablet if you don't have one of these. Anyway, thanks, Pete. Talk soon.